Hello and welcome one and all, as today we are watching Nimona. I didn't really hear about this movie until like a week after it came out, and the way that I did was by YouTube recommending me like behind the scenes stuff. What I saw when I looked into it back then is that it's from the same creator as She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. The animation looks pretty interesting, and even at the time it was getting a lot of rave reviews. However, other than knowing that a lot of people who like the cartoons that I like seem to enjoy it, I don't know that much about it. This is also my first time doing a movie reaction on the channel, so I'm not sure how it's going to go. If I try to make the intro too long, I'm probably just gonna end up talking myself in circles, so remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and without any further ado, let's get into it.
The monster attacked without warning, laying waste to everything and everyone in its path.
Oh, okay. That's
But in that
an
darkest
extreme
hour,
start.
a hero rose up.
A
Her
hero.
name was Glorith.
Go back to the shadows from whence you came.
Glorith vowed that her people would never be vulnerable again.
That's a big vow.
So she trained an elite force of knights and decreed that their descendants would protect the kingdom for generations to come. But if
I'm not
you
really a
wanna
big
happily
fan
ever
of
after,
inheritance as such.
you can never let your guard down. Because the monsters are always out there.
Okay. 1,000 years later. Always gotta be on guard, yeah?
We are coming to you live from the Gloradome. I'm Nate Knight.
I'm Elanzapam Davis.
And tonight's the night we knight the night. Ain't that right, Pam?
It sure is, Nate. But
Talk
this is
about a
also
tone
the most
shift.
controversial wedding ceremony possible dream of being a knight.
I'm here to slay monsters and protect our kingdom.
Jeez.
Impossible that is until the Queen herself made a shocking decision.
No, he doesn't come from a noble bloodline.
Golden Loin.
Oh, I already don't like this character.
herself.
Our safety will be put in the hands of a commoner.
I don't feel safe.
Oh
It's
my
not what
God.
Glorith wanted.
I really hope the Queen knows what she's doing.
Oh my
Tonight,
God.
Only one question remains. Will the kingdom accept this knight who might not be right?
Who cares? Can he do the job? I don't care about the public's perception.
Will the kingdom accept this knight who might not be right? All right.
Are they friends?
Alistair be broody on the biggest day of his life.
Okay.
I'm thinking. This is my thinking face.
Hey, thinky face. Look at me.
Oh, okay, never mind. He just plays up the glam for the cameras.
Okay.
He's actually a decent guy. Cool.
They're gonna love you.
Oh.
Like I do.
Oh. It's gay.
Lords and ladies, the knighting
Neat.
ceremony is just moments.
You'll love to see it.
Your sword and don't touch the cart.
Hey,
Oh, this guy. Don't touch the cart.
Hey, Ballister, listen, man, I just wanted to say, I know I've always been tough on you, and I never thought you belonged here.
And?
And what? Oh, did you think I was gonna keep going? You're so stupid. I love it. It's so funny. Hey,
Okay,
everybody,
found the character that I
please
actually hate.
apologize for treating
I don't know what this knight's trial entails. I hope there's some sort of direct duels that are about to happen, because I want Ballister to wreck this guy.
never weaken.
I like how they're all
Always
in
be
basic
will
armor,
of Glorith.
except for those two on there. Except for Ballister and the boy wonder. I don't think I fully processed that guy's name before. Golden Loin? That's ridiculous. Like, the golden part, yeah, that was just kind of a whatever, but I didn't really catch the... Yeah, he knows how to be showy. Okay. I'm okay with that.
I hereby pronounce you Sir Ambrosius Golden.
Golden Loin, why?
Loin.
Oh my lord.
Here we go.
What's gonna go wrong? What's gonna go wrong?
I've been looking forward to this moment.
This should just be like a formality, right? This is just like ceremonial.
My people.
Surely no problems can happen here.
Today, let a new era of heroes begin with you.
They all seem to change their opinion really quick. Oh! Oh, okay. What? Is that his arm? Okay. Run!
Got no place in this kingdom.
He's a murderer.
He's a monster.
He's perfect.
Okay. All right. What a setup. That was a wild twist to start us out. He just found an abandoned tower on the
Hey, boss.
outskirts.
Whoa, yeah! Sick arm! Did it bleed a lot? What? Did they let you keep the old one?
No, let go.
Her face.
Can I have it?
What? Put that down. That is not for little girls.
Little girls. Okay. How old do you think I am?
I don't know, 10?
You just
More or
the
less than 10.
Not a lot of kids in your life, huh?
You know what? No, and I'd like it to stay that way. You have to go.
But I'm here about the job.
Job?
What job?
Oh, it's all here in my application.
Very disturbing. Oh, look, it's me. On a rhinoceros, skewering several guards like a human kebab.
this is
Yeah, do you like it?
this is like the
Visual aid would really make my
when the
resume
grade school teacher calls in the parents to be like,
So,
we need to talk about
job.
some of your child's activities.
To be your sidekick. To overthrow the government.
She's passionate.
Or
I-
just talk.
I gotta respect it. But he is not about it.
Whatever your dark heart desires, boss, your sidekick has arrived.
I don't need a side.
Every villain needs a sidekick.
Wait, I am not.
Oh, sweet murder wall.
Murder wall.
Who do you want to kill first?
I'm not killing anybody.
Oh, this one. This
Agree,
guy looks
agree. I'm on
extremely
board.
punchable.
You're right. He is actually extremely punchable. No, wait. That is not a murder wall.
Yet.
Wait, are you saying that you're not a villain?
Yet.
Yes. I am not gonna get arrested.
Well, how long has it been? Probably not very.
You had to
Although-
take the arm, huh?
They took the arm. Do you know how long it took him to make that? Neither do I, but I'm guessing a while.
Director?
Who set me up? Was it you?
I'm innocent.
We gave you a chance.
But I didn't do this!
Doesn't matter. They only see you as they want to see you.
I told you.
Cloris.
Hey, boss.
She's so quick.
Did I know this was gonna happen? Because once everyone sees you as a villain, that's what you are.
Yep.
They only see you one way, no matter how hard you
Yep.
You gave it
This
a
kid's
shot,
got
though.
wisdom.
I gotta hand it to you.
The pun? Really?
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. I know the code. Beep bop boop beep bop.
Best code.
If you see
Terrible
anyone,
plan.
Murder 'em.
hide. If you see anyone,
Wow.
Fine, because we're still gonna break stuff.
that's a hard no.
Hard no on breaking things. Thank you, Nimona. Is there anybody around? Like, what is everyone doing?
Gods.
Okay, so this is abnormal.
How exactly?
Lazily, casually.
Them.
Did she do this?
They were like this when I got here.
She didn't do this? Oh, I love the alarm
Club's about to get some new members.
flashing red on her eyes. And it doesn't do it for Ballister, it's just for her.
Too soon? He is a murderer! Oh, fun!
You even have a plan.
This is the plan!
Murder him, murder her, murder everyone. Bal? Ambrosius.
Not what it looks like. Kasuna.
Snap out of it, boss.
What was that for?
Look, I can get us
Pay
out,
attention.
but things are about to get weird.
Why would I trust you?
Because she's the only one who's been trying to help
If
you.
you don't, you're gonna die in this closet.
Die?
I promise.
I promise.
Promise, promise?
On my life.
Then say it again.
I promise.
Oh, wow. Even when you see the horn?
Horn? What do you mean, like a trumpet?
Just
Nope.
Promise, promise, I will not break.
This is the part where you run.
Nice sidekick you got there, Ballister. Why does she feel the need to be a sidekick? That's what I'm curious about.
What are you?
I'm Nimona.
So you're a girl and a rhino?
And a lot of things.
What is happening?
Oh my.
You're gonna be okay.
Such a fun power.
Right. You promise not to freak out.
This scene is incredible.
Huh, this floor is surprisingly stable. There we go.
Had to say something. How far are we going?
Golden here.
You did that on purpose.
Maybe.
You catch on quick, boss.
This is a great scene, not just for demonstrating all of her transformations and stuff, but just like, I don't know, so many scene changes as we made our way through the castle. That was just really cool.
Something, something, something. We win. Metal.
Ow.
Breakfast tacos?
Yes, please.
Wait,
Your head bounced on the sidewalk a few times.
so foggy.
The concussion will do
Well,
that.
You thanked me. And I updated your murder wall.
Golden loin at the center.
Plus, I drew up some plans for revenge and
No.
torment and good old general malfeasance.
No, put the other guy at the center.
Not human.
You looking for
Reaching for a sword.
It exploded, remember?
You're a
What? Marsupial? Mariachi? Meatball?
The first one's kind of accurate.
Do not call me that.
No. Of course not. Then I have a million questions.
Let's hear him.
You get one.
Oh.
Why are you helping me?
Decent one.
Bored. And everybody hates you too.
Obviously the focus was Golden Loin, but off to the side, there's a picture of the squire. The squire who handed him the sword. Everyone is suspect. And the guy with a fist, having a punchy face.
Has to know something.
There we go.
He's the one that gave me the sword. The sword.
Yep.
that-
That's one of the mysteries on the docket.
Then let's go get him. Let's go get him.
Let's go get him. Just
You and me.
No, absolutely not.
I'm in.
she's so
Here,
quick.
When we clear your name, then I am your official sidekick forever and ever. No take backsies. Deal?
If they clear his name, then he's not going to need a sidekick, will he? Don't overthink it. Sure.
Can you just be you, please?
She is.
I don't follow.
I don't follow.
You.
But I'm not a girl. I'm a shark.
She has so much fun with her power.
The murderer of the queen escaped with the help of a girl, an ostrich, and a whale.
Among other things, yeah.
This is his fault.
Me?
Why
What?
didn't you tell us Ballister was working with whales?
Is he serious?
Really, Todd?
Oh, and of course you can bring your whale, ostrich, and big fat unicorn.
Okay, I don't think a unicorn was one of
Yeah,
them.
You saw it, the thing with the horn that broke everything.
You mean rhinoceros?
If I meant rhinoceros, I would have said
Enough.
rhinoceros.
Roger that. The next flight to the market leaves in 3, 2, 1.
I'm a ghost. Sorry.
I can't be seen with that.
Ah, this is quality sidekicking stuff.
She just slaps him.
Oh, unclench your mustache. What's the worst that could happen?
Monster attack.
Her voice actress is killing it.
Citizens of the realm,
Like a character this animated and erratic, like, does not work if the VA can't bring the energy to that character.
You're gonna want them later. Back to the shadows.
She just cannot stop being chaotic for like a minute.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
I need to see your face.
Of course.
Uh-oh.
Otter comes around the corner, and it bit me.
Was it a sea otter
Uh,
or a river otter? Are you kidding me? Does
does it even matter? It fit me. Well, there's some significant anatomical differences between the two. I don't know. It was...
We need a distraction.
Who has four thumbs and is great at distractions?
Fine, but dial it down.
Okay, so...
Inconspicuous and discreet, like... And she's gone.
Okay, so she can do, like, any kind of transformation.
I'm evil and I hate everybody! Not as much as I hate myself. Somebody give me a
So unbelievably wild. The absolute epitome and definition of a wild child.
Our chariot awaits. You're right. You're never that much fun.
So sassy. Uh-oh. Surveillance state.
Something doesn't feel right.
Wait for it.
He hates freestyle jazz.
Let him get away, bro.
Am I being shown an advertisement right now?
Then slay your hunger with dragon crisps.
Oh my god. This world is interesting.
Can you please just be normal for a second?
Nopers.
Normal?
I just think it'd be easier if you were a girl.
Easier to be a girl? You're hilarious.
I mean, easier if you looked human.
Easier for who?
For you. A lot of people aren't as accepting as me.
You weren't particularly accepting either back in the lair, were you?
You deserve a better explanation than that.
She is the one who said that, back in the lair when she was like proposing things they could do. She was the one who ended that list of suggestions with, or we could just talk.
In the woods,
Part of talking is
following the birds flying.
learning about each other.
A wish to one day be trapped on a subway with an uptight knight asking me small-minded questions.
Okay.
Do you still have that pizza?
Oh, and so are your friends.
Remember when she said you're gonna want those wings later? Now might be the time.
Do you think he saw us?
You think he saw us?
Yes.
Throw her back out! Nope, too late.
Seriously? That guy cut off your arm and you're worried about being seen with me?
I told you it's
Complicated. Yeah, I know.
Squire.
Hi, excuse me.
Gotta get him
And they just so happen to...
On it.
Sure.
Wait, not like that. Not like that either.
You want me to shift? You don't want me to shift? Pick a lane.
And now you're a boy.
I am today.
Wait, no!
Everywhere.
I know he's here. Find him.
Did he just get in someone's car?
Because if you do, you're gonna miss out on a great deal today.
Excuse me, Mr. Spicer. I can't find my mommy. She went to that scary alley over there. Can you help me find her? Please.
Amazing.
Oh no. Let me go ahead and pass this problem on to someone else.
Could not care less. Oh, he got into... He got into, like, a demo car. Just floating through the air.
And check this out. With a 360-degree dash cams, you'll always see what's coming. And our news feature will keep you up to date with the kingdom's top headlines. You look alive.
Locks her in. Oh, come on. I'm so sick of this.
Why did you get to kill him?
He's not dead. I hope. Is that Ballister?
It's the Queen Killer.
Thrown in the trunk. Ow, ow. Okay, that guy's forearm is definitely broken. The weaponry isn't particularly useful.
But you make a pretty good bad guy.
If it can't even affect, like, a standard car. I mean, I get that they seem to have enjoyed a period of relative peace and prosperity for the last thousand years, I guess. Seems like a wild concept to those of us living in present times. But,
Your leg.
Huh?
There's an
Ow.
arrow in your leg.
Didn't notice.
Okay,
This
you're
splinter,
bleeding.
it'll work itself out.
It'll work itself out.
1, 2, 3.
Unaffected.
Okay, most people scream at that part.
I'm not a people.
Right. What is it?
But yeah, their weaponry doesn't seem
Stabby
particularly
in
advanced.
my leg region.
Pretty
No,
stabby.
The shape shifting.
Do you tie a nice little bow?
Honestly, I feel worse when I don't do it. Like my insides are itchy. You know, like that second right before you sneeze? That's close to it. Then
Awful.
I shapeshift.
And you
and I'm
sneeze.
free.
What if you held it in?
Yeah, very uncomfortable, I would imagine.
I'd die.
Good Lord, that's horrible.
Not really.
So gullible. I wouldn't die. I just sure wouldn't be living.
So nice to hear you guys bonding. It's such a shame I have to go.
Start talking.
He wants blood.
Blood?
Your blood.
I don't want blood.
Buckets of blood.
What I want is answers, so start talking.
Or we start stabbing.
No stabbing.
Slapping.
No! Why'd you set me up?
I didn't.
Then who?
You.
No!
Who?
Just let me
Was
explain.
it Blanche, Chad, Todd?
Todd?
Punchable face guy?
Of course, Todd! Todd swapped my sword, didn't he?
What? No.
Why are
What?
you
No.
protecting me?
Who would protect Todd?
Guess we're just gonna have to do things the hard way.
Confused cop and ADHD cop. Coming in hot.
Check it out. I'm in the locker
He
room.
tried to show him this before the ceremony. The director, I for one am shocked. If it's not obvious on my face, I'm not particularly shocked.
The director set me up.
Yeah, of course.
She killed the queen.
I tried to show you before.
I don't know if it would have really accomplished anything, even if he had, though.
Oh, hey, buddy. Sorry for kidnapping you.
It's okay.
Or am I?
Jesus. Like, because even if Ballister knew about the sword swap, he would have been, like, confused, but he probably wouldn't have thought there was anything untoward going on, right? He wouldn't have had any reason to.
The Institute's not the problem.
Is it not?
The director is.
No, the director is trying to uphold the principles and, like, pinnacle of the Institute.
This is the man who cut off your arm. Arm chopping is not a love language.
Cut off my arm. He disarmed a weapon. It's how we were trained.
Wow. They brainwashed you good. You think this stops with the director? You should be questioning everything right now. The
She's
Will of
right.
Horror, the Institute, the wall. What's it all really for?
For protecting the realm.
Oh, you mean
Is
for
it?
villains like you? Or monsters? Like me?
Yep. Yep. Ew. Yeah, it's just, it's not just the director. Like, it is, the director is just,
Is something on your mind, Ambrosius?
she's the person
You can talk to me.
executing on the, on maintaining
Lost my mind.
the kind of world order, basically, that
The man I love.
the Institute upholds.
Although now apparently he's got a new best friend. What's that about?
Okay, settle down,
See,
jealous.
Who's the real him? Who am I? A direct descendant of Glorith? I never asked for that. Now everyone expects me to arrest Ballister, and if I don't, I'm a traitor to you, and if I do, I'm a traitor to him. Oh, and on top of that, I chopped off his arm. His arm! Who chops off an arm? Because I was trained to? Arm chopping is not a love language! I'm fine, Director.
That was really cool. That was really cool. When you have limited time to show, like, the scope of someone's emotional thought processes and struggles and stuff in, like, a contained narrative and story like this, like a movie that's, you know, hour and a half, 2 hours long. Like, it makes sense for the story for him to be just sitting there stoic and not telling the director how he feels. But we as the audience kind of want to know what's going on with him, right? So that was really well done. It was really nice to see the way that he's kind of like processing this and freaking out internally.
He's not a liar.
Says the miscreant, whispering in his ear.
Oh,
As you literally whisper into
And I have proof.
Golden Loin's ear.
He's got a weapon!
No, not anymore. Todd rules.
Todd!
come on, man. Do the right thing.
Who is she, Belle?
She's Nimona.
What is she?
She's Nimona.
I am begging you to trust me.
Arrest them.
You want to know who the kid is?
Oh, I like where this is going.
So do I.
I'd love to.
Let's break stuff.
Give me a sword. We need to get you.
What? Oh, I love how he just straight up used his metal arm to block an attack. His fighting seems really wild, which is cool because even though he's been trained like all these other knights have, like we saw that scene of him as a child being like pretty wild and reckless. And so these events where he's being treated not like the other knights, where he's become an outcast, there's those wings! And where he's also interacting with what I called an epitome of a wild child in Nimona. I feel like Ballister's kind of being allowed to return to his roots in a sense. Okay, those knights are dead. I don't know about all these other guys they're fighting, but the ones who just fell that entire way, they're dead.
Oh yeah, I can see your confusion. It has the tail of a river otter, but the wet back feet of...
The otter expert makes his return.
Was it all just a lie?
Says the guy running around with a monster!
Don't call her that. She's smart, kind, and quite sophisticated.
That guy just beat his armor. He beat his armor.
And she has my back, unlike you.
You lied to me about everything!
Only one
Did he?
you is the director.
What? You're gonna kill me now, too?
If you believe that, then you never knew me at all.
Oh. Oh, that hurts. That actually hurts. Oh. That's such an awful experience.
I'm no doctor, but this cast looks delicious.
Nimona? Nimona, I think your boss could use some help. Yeah. Ooh, wolf. That's new. Oh, and then back to the rhino.
What do you see what we do to your pet monster?
Oh, do tell, Todd. Ah! I said tell, don't show. What is this?
Crispy! Wait, what?
Wait, what? She really can just anything. The scope on her ability is absurd. Oh.
It's okay.
Monster.
Oh. Oh wow, that really got to her. Alistair! He just said in his confrontation with Golden Loin, unlike you, she's got my back.
I know something's
And
wrong.
he's got her back
I
now
don't
too.
want to talk about
We can
it.
see.
I'm just trying to help.
I don't need your help.
Outbursts.
Did you see the way that little girl looked at me? Kids. Little kids. They grow up believing that they can be a hero if they drive a sword into the heart of anything different. And I'm the monster? I don't know what's scarier. The fact that everyone in this kingdom wants to run a sword through my heart. Or that sometimes I just want to let them.
We have to get you out of here.
And there's the
We'll go over the wall. We won't stop.
there's the
until
underlying
we find
feelings.
someplace safe.
The wild child persona isn't fake per se, but it definitely hides the hurt.
Of course, I got a plan.
Do you?
Something, something, something.
We win.
We win.
Nice. Best plan. Protecting our way of life. That's... Yeah, that's... She is indeed doing that.
We need to talk.
Oh?
Alone. Why you?
Sir Goldenloin, is your loyalty to this kingdom, or to a knight who consorts with a monster?
Nice non-answer.
Did you swap his sword? Did you set him up? Tell me the truth!
Ever since I was young, I've had the same nightmare. I find a crack in the wall. I yell out.
I can't help but notice this isn't answering my question, madam.
No one listens until the wall crumbles and the monsters pour in.
And this is what happens if we let those filthy commoners become knights.
Not to question the word of Glorith.
Is that?
I'm sorry, Ambrosius.
No, you're not. Oh! Oh!
So, yes, I framed Ballister. I killed the queen.
And now I'm silencing you. Oh.
Glorith did whatever it took to keep the monsters out.
Can't wait to find out that that's all a lie as well. Why is his reaction to being stabbed so ridiculous?
So, yes, I framed Ballister. I killed the queen.
I can't wait for the kingdom to see this.
You.
That and my sidekick. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Was my acting okay? I was a little worried my last was too over the top.
Well, if you're really looking for some
I thought it was so weird how he was like floundering all around the room and everything, and
really? That's a surprise.
amazing. They playing Monopoly?
Ooh, landing you in the enchanted forest, which is my domain. Cha-ching! 600 gold, please.
They are.
Will not pay your tyrannical toll. He rallies the oppressed woodland creatures and starts a rebellion. Squirrels, scale the castle walk.
I feel like she'd be better suited to D&D than Monopoly. Juice box. My word.
Taking the 600 gold.
What?
You didn't tell me you could breathe fire.
Oh.
Still reeling from the monster attack, the kingdom is rocked by new footage of the director making a truly shocking confession.
I framed Ballister. I killed the queen. I framed Ballister. I killed the queen.
I wonder how realistic this is gonna be. In the sense of like, a lot of people wouldn't, even seeing this evidence right in front of their faces, like, we've seen IRL that like, people aren't gonna believe the truth even if you put it right in front of their faces. There's gonna be people who are like, no, that's, you know, I don't believe that, that's fake, or it doesn't matter. Or maybe they'll even they would even like side with her in the sense of like, she did what she did for for the greater good, for our benefit. I wonder if we're gonna get any of that.
This explains everything.
No. Don't listen. Ambrosius?
Stop. Don't.
Hey. It's okay. You're safe. We're home.
Home?
Probably been quite a while since she's had a safe place to consider home. If you're trying to be discreet, maybe don't wear The loud golden armor.
It's a lot more time than you've given me.
I'm here to save you.
You know what? You are so full of...
Hey, can I get you guys something?
Nachos.
Angry nachos.
And hold the olives.
All the olives. Oh.
Citizens of the realm, that is not me.
There it is. Yep.
I know it looks like me and sounds like
Just straight up lying to the people, and so many are gonna buy it.
Could be anyone. Your spouse, your child, your best friend, the person
Yep.
sitting next to you.
Fear tactics. That
So long as the villain and that monster are still out there.
She's twisting everything. Ambrosius, I'm not the villain here.
I know.
do you? No, he's
I believe you.
because he's been led to believe to put it all on Nimona. Okay, this is good. This is good at least. I know this is gonna take a bad turn, but
She manipulated both of us. But together, we'll take her down and prove it to the kingdom.
they are thinking of
You'll be a knight again.
Ballister's thinking he's talking about the director,
Director can't get away with
but no, he's talking about Nimona.
Val, I'm talking about your sidekick. We can go back to the way things
was a
were.
No.
mistake.
Val, please.
No, leave.
Listen to me.
Nope.
She's using you to destroy the kingdom. You know what she is. Why won't
The
you
waiter's
admit
just like,
you're
the
in danger, Val?
nachos?
Leave me alone.
Nachos? Surely Todd didn't get somebody to follow Ballister, right?
Why do you have your cloak on?
Explain this.
Where did you get that? Who have you been talking to?
Tell me this isn't you.
You think that I would do that? That's who I am?
Broken out of jail, stolen cars, kidnapped people, manipulated people.
He's still
helping you.
he's still
You were
stuck
using
in
You wanted them
his
to
old
see a
ways.
villain, someone else to hate, so you wouldn't be alone. Because you're not a sidekick. You're a.
What? I'm a what?
You know what you are.
No, I want to hear you say it. Come on, say it. Say it! Say it, Annabelle!
Yep, they were followed. Man, I mean, you can't overcome. Nimona said earlier, like, they brainwashed you good or something along those lines. And I mean, it's not inaccurate. He's been essentially indoctrinated to believe what the Institute wants him to believe. And he was starting to get away from that through his relationship with Nimona, but when presented with a conflict, when presented with the information, the scroll, he kind of reverted back and started looking at things through the lens that the Institute instilled in him from childhood, rather than trying to see things from this new perspective that he'd been developing. Like, he had just started to question things in the way that Nimona talked about questioning things. In, like, you know, not taking what you've grown up believing at face value, basically. And yeah, it sucks. Him confronting her to try to get her side of the story isn't wrong, but the way he did it very much was. I haven't really commented on it in the particular moments, but the show's been doing a lot of making very overt use of light and dark, of like characters being shown in the light in certain scenes. First person to accept her. What's gonna happen? How does this go wrong? Yeah.
Stop! Stop! She's my friend!
She's a monster.
She didn't do anything wrong though. This is like very base fear. Like people are afraid of what they don't understand. And you see a creature like Nimona.
Glorith? Glorith.
Oh.
Go back to the shadows from whence you came.
Hate that. It's like she was telling Ballister
Brought a monster into our home.
at the beginning in the jail cell. Like once people see you a certain way, they're only going to see you that way. And she's been kind of experiencing that over and over again and internalizing it. And now I think we're about to see an actual monster. I don't know if this is gonna have a happy ending. Oh yeah, I think we didn't get a lot of it explicitly, but I think that what we just saw in the foreground there as the knights were arriving on scene was like normal average citizens clashing over what they believed to be the truth regarding what the narrative that the Institute was pushing on the public. Oh, this is big.
It's happening.
And it's your fault.
Sound the alarm! Hit it with everything we've got!
This is the monster you created. Ah yes, an alarm constantly shouting the word monster at her right now. Everyone stay calm, immediately fires. Keikona, brother. Monster, monster, monster. Yeah, that's probably not helping her in her current state. If anyone in this movie dies, let it be Todd. Crash and burn, crash and burn, crash and burn, please. He crashed. An explosion? He's out. Oof. Yeah, everything. And again, Nimona wasn't wrong earlier when she talked about how everything in this society is like valuing, shunning, and destroying things that are different. A lot of good social commentary in this movie.
Yes, I know. I gave the order.
But firing them will take out half the city.
Innocent people will die.
And so will the monster.
At all costs. Maintaining the status quo and the natural order of things at all costs. That's what the Institute is about. That's what the director is fighting to uphold. Really?
I don't know what's scarier.
Go back to Running in Terror.
The fact that everyone in this kingdom wants to run a sword through my heart.
There it is. Come on. Let's
Because sometimes
hear it.
I just want to let him.
Alistair? Alistair, did you stop her? It's fine. It's okay. Bad thing didn't happen. What's your plan here, Bal? Something, 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 we win?
I'm sorry. I see you, Nimona. And you're not alone.
I am concerned that the director is still going to fire the cannon, or at least try to. Oh, battered and beaten. It's hard. She's been through a lot. Well, what say you all? Yep, there she goes.
Kill it.
That monster is a threat to our very way of life.
And what if we're wrong?
Simple question.
What if we've always been wrong?
Thank you. Thank you, Golden Loin. Simple question that doesn't get asked often enough.
No!
That gun's gonna kill everyone.
Hey, boss! Be right back. I'm gonna go break some stuff.
Wait, Nimona, what are you...
It's time to rewrite this story.
Nimona!
No. Ooh.
Go back to the shadows from whence you came.
What happened?
Nimona!
Surely Nimona's alright, right?
Nimona!
What is this? No?
Come back. Please come back.
Is that what was on the other side of the wall? Is that nature that they had blockaded
Some of
themselves
us
off
don't
from?
get the happily ever after we were looking for.
No.
Maybe it's not that kind of kingdom.
No.
Oh, maybe it's not the end of the story.
Okay. I like that not being the end of the story part. Okay. It's great. That's great for these two. But not who I was concerned about. No. No. No happiness for you. You leave. No forgiveness. Trying to make this a brighter, happier place.
Hey, boss.
Holy
Good. 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 Needed those final moments there. Would have been very upset if we didn't get those final moments there. I wasn't sure if this was going to be sad or not, but I prepared accordingly. Okay, I would say that that was a good movie. I enjoyed it, and I think that it did a lot of things pretty well. The animation was really good, not just like at the baseline, but they also did some really cool things with like shots and direction that I really liked. I touched a little bit on how the way that Nimona moves, like the way that she moves in certain scenes, I think really does a good job of highlighting aspects of her character as well as just sort of pointing out that she is like not normal, pointing out that she's different than other people. And it just overall looked really good. An auditory aspect that I do pay a lot of attention to typically is voice acting, and I felt like the voice acting overall in this movie was very good. Pretty much every character had really good, if not like great voice acting, and I mentioned it while watching at one point that like Nimona in particular, her voice actor was incredible. Like the kind of character that Nimona is, I feel can be very hard to like adequately portray through voice acting because like she's a very energetic character and I think it's too easy to try to just act hyper to convey a character like that. But if you're trying to express emotional breadth and demonstrate depth of character, then you need to have voice acting that can properly match that. If you don't, then you basically end up with like one-dimensional voice acting for one-dimensional characters, which is not something that this movie has. This movie doesn't have one-dimensional characters. This movie has characters and a world and narrative that, while it can seem kind of simple in a sense and relatively straightforward at times, there is a lot of nuance and complexity going on here that I, for one, really appreciated. Seeing those themes and ideas addressed wasn't necessarily outside of the scope of my expectations. However, what was, I think, a bit outside of what I would have expected was the kind of clash that we got to see between the director and the public at large. I mentioned at a couple different points how I kind of wanted to see if we were going to get any kind of display of discord among the public between people who believed the narrative being pushed by the Institute and the director versus people who believed what was being shown to them in the viral video. Because in real life, we have unfortunately seen that it's not uncommon for public figures to be shown to be lying or engaging in some sort of unethical behavior and basically just being awful people. And then when that information is put out there, when that evidence is put right in front of people's faces, they sometimes just choose to be blind, deaf, and dumb to it and just continue following who they want to follow and believing what they want to believe despite all evidence to the contrary. Of course, at the end of it all, the moral of the story, so to speak, is all about inclusion and acceptance, which is not an uncommon message per se in animated media where your viewing demographic tends to be a little bit younger, but I think it is one that bears repeating. After all, we see in this very story how instilling impressionable young minds with certain values and beliefs can affect not only them individually in the long term, but also even society as a whole. I think the most obvious example of this is with Ballister and Ambrosius, and how willing or reluctant they are to adapt their worldview to their changing environment and being presented with new information. However, I think you can also see it with Glorith, in the way that she didn't see anything wrong with who Nimona was as a child, but then when the incident happened in the village, and everyone around her started calling Nimona a monster, and very much projecting like negative emotions onto her as a person, onto her existence, Glorith picked up on that and became the icon of hating monsters, and hating difference in their society for 1,000 years. Like I said, there's a lot of social commentary at play here in this movie, and I'm not going to attempt to address each and every point that's available, and I'm also not going to try to go too in-depth on any particular one, but I would be interested in continuing conversations about the various aspects of this movie and what certain things mean or whatnot in the comments down below if that's something that y'all would like to talk about. Yeah, where this is my first movie reaction, I'm not really sure how much I want to talk about things for YouTube, how much I want to talk about things for Patreon, and just how much I want to have to edit later. So I think I'm going to call it there. Again, remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you enjoyed, and until I see you in the next one, also feel free to check out other things on the channel. Until I see you in the next one, take care. Bye-bye.